everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Zoomstring as a part of an all-virtual reading of Shoestring Theater. Today is a reading of a two-act play titled Under the Rug by Layne Gardient, with stage directions being read by Shannon Chin.
I'm Claire Goodwater, and I'll be reading for Kennedy.
I'm Josie Ellis, and I'll be reading for Mary.
I'm Theresa Chambers. I'll be reading for Justine.
I'm Piper Monson, and I'll be reading for Alice.
I'm Emma Jorgenson, and I'll be reading for Lois.
I'm Elizabeth Drews, and I'll be reading for Britt.
Please note before we begin that this script does contain mature language and themes. Thank you and enjoy Under the Rug.
Lights up on the living room of a small, eclectic family home in Richmond, Virginia. Britt is lounging on the couch reading a book while Justine and Lois are finishing hanging a banner that reads, "Welcome home, Kennedy."
It's completely crooked. We have to start again.
What are you talking about, Mom? It looks perfectly fine.
Stand right here. It's clearly crooked.
You don't even have your glasses on.
I can see just fine without them.
Oh, really? How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Try again.
She grabs her mother's glasses that are sitting on the counter and hands them to her, still flipping her off.
Justine, you cut that out.
Well, maybe you should be wearing your glasses, that old lady.
Just because I'm an old lady doesn't mean I still can't whoop you. And the sign's still crooked.
Ugh, Britt, will you tell your grandma that banner is fine and she's just old?
No, tell your aunt that she is the one with the bad eyes and the banner is crooked as her haircut.
Looks up from her reading.
Grandma's right, it's crooked.
What?
I told you. Thank you, Britt. At least somebody else in this room has an artistic eye.
Fine. I'll fix it. Which end needs to come up?
The
Left.
right. The
right.
left.
You two are so full of shit.
It just looks wrong.
Well, it's gonna stay that way.
Kennedy's gonna notice.
I think she will come to forgive me. Britt, will you help me out with these streamers?
Fine.
She begins tearing streamers from a roll, and Justine hangs them to the banner as the dialogue continues.
What's wrong? Aren't you happy to see your sister?
It's been a while since you've seen her.
It hasn't been that long.
Well, considering you used to seeing her every day, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I guess.
Justine stares at Britt for a beat. She knows something is wrong.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I can tell.
Everything that's happened is just weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know what she did.
I know.
I also feel like all of this is a little much.
A little much?
A sign, streamers, cake.
We're celebrating.
Celebrating what?
Kennedy's back and she's all better. That's something to celebrate.
We're just trying to make her feel welcome.
Welcome in her own house.
It's just us trying to make sure Kennedy knows we love her.
Obviously, we all love her.
There's nothing wrong with a little reminder.
This is a little more than a little.
Doing something is better than nothing.
And can I at least have a pair of scissors for the streamers?
They're avant-garde. Kennedy will like it.
Nothing about pink streamers screams avant-garde.
Fine. Use a pair of scissors.
Where did you and Mom hide them?
I'll go grab them.
She exits.
Did they really have to hide all of the sharp objects?
Just as a precaution.
A precaution? If we really wanted to make her feel welcome, we would have kept everything in the exact same.
It's like a fresh start.
Nothing in this house feels the same after Aunt Justine rearranged and cleaned everything.
Knowing your mom, everything will be a mess again in a week.
No, it won't. Look, she got rid of so much.
It's good that she did. This place looks so much nicer.
But it feels so much worse.
Justine enters with scissors.
Hurry up before they get home.
Kennedy is going to hate this.
No, she won't. Stop saying that.
She doesn't like the way the house looks.
The house looks great.
That's what I told her.
Yeah, it looks nice, but it doesn't feel like it's our house anymore.
You guys just needed a fresh start.
That's what I said.
And I think getting rid of a bunch of stuff is symbolic. A new beginning.
What flavor's the cake?
Chocolate.
Ugh, gross.
It's Kennedy's favorite.
Will you stop being such a sourpuss?
I'm not!
You kinda are.
I agree. You're being a sour Susan.
It's just, Kennedy's not the only person that's having a hard time with this.
You've been talking to the counselor, haven't you?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's okay. It's just weird. All we ever do is talk about my feelings.
Well, that's kind of the point of therapy, dear.
I know, but
It's just weird telling all your problems to a stranger.
yeah.
I thought the same thing when I did therapy.
You did?
Yep. I went to one while your Uncle Mark and I were getting divorced, and I hated it. But I still kept going. It wasn't until after I stopped going that I realized how good it was. It will get easier.
Do you think that Mom should be talking to one?
She's not.
No, she said that she doesn't need to.
I'm sure your mom's doing fine.
I don't know. She just kind of acts like everything is normal.
That's just your mom's way of handling things.
Justine gets a text.
It's your mom. They're about to pull in.
Grab a knife for the cake.
Justine exits.
Things will get better, sweetie. I promise.
I know, but it all just sucks right now.
These things take time. You've always got your family here.
I know.
Justine enters.
They're in the driveway.
Should we hide?
Yes, hide.
I'm not hiding.
Party pooper.
Mary enters.
Welcome
home. Where's Kennedy?
In the car.
Why is she in the car still?
She said she needed a minute alone before coming in.
Should she be alone?
What do you mean?
Is it safe to leave her alone like that?
Mom!
Why shouldn't she be alone?
Your grandma's crazy, sweetie. Oh, wow! Decorations! And a cake!
Yes, aren't they cute?
Perfect.
Why is Kennedy waiting in the car?
I think it's just difficult for her to be back.
I'm gonna go get her.
No,
Why not?
she just needs her space. It's been a while since she's been home. It's a transition.
We're all going through a transition.
I know, sweetie, I know. You made it to your appointment with Lisa today, right?
Yeah,
How was it?
same as last time.
Do you think she's helping?
I just feel a bit weird talking to her.
Because she's a stranger?
Yeah, it feels like she shouldn't care because she's a stranger.
Honey, she cares. It's her job to care.
I know, therapy just sucks.
Just try to keep an open mind. And do the exercises and stuff she gives you. Have you been doing them?
No.
You've got to do them. Promise me you'll try, okay?
Okay.
Kennedy enters.
Oh, wow. Everything's so clean.
Kennedy.
Welcome home, sweetie.
Justine and Lois both give Kennedy a hug.
Justine forced me to clean everything.
It took a while.
I bet.
It wasn't that messy, just eclectic.
This is eclectic. Before it was a mess.
It looks nice.
I'm so happy to have you home.
Come on, let's eat some cake.
I'll grab you a piece.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Tired?
Tired?
Why are you tired?
The past 2 days have just been long.
So I was thinking we could do something fun today. Maybe go to the mall, go see a movie, maybe even go to the zoo. Because I just love watching the monkeys swing around and around and around.
Zoo, Mom? Really?
What?
Yeah, maybe if we were 5.
No, it'll be fun, right?
Maybe another time.
Oh, okay.
Pause. Silence.
Your cousins wanted to be here, but they're with your Uncle Mark this weekend.
Oh, it's okay.
How is Mark doing?
He's all right.
Still dating younger women?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you've got to know.
Mom, we've been divorced for years.
And he's been through at least 5 girlfriends a year.
Mom!
Kids, whatever you do, don't date an older man. It's not a good look.
Or just don't date men in general. They're nothing but trouble.
Goodness knows how much easier my life would have been if I had been a lesbian.
Oh, Lord.
What, am I not supposed to say that?
Probably not.
Well, I don't care. I love the gays. The lesbian couple that live across the street from me are so sweet. They fixed my fence for me last week and I baked them some cookies. They've invited me to join their bridge group.
How old are they?
In their upper 20s.
Aren't you a little old to be hanging out with 20-year-olds?
And don't you need a partner in bridge?
No, I'm cool. Darlene is going to be my partner.
You and Darlene playing bridge with a 20-year-old lesbian couple.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I thought we all voted for Hillary here.
We did. It just seems like an interesting group.
Well, maybe Kennedy should be my bridge partner. You're young and cool.
No, that's fine.
I can teach you. It's easy.
No, it's okay. I think I'm actually just gonna go to my room.
Why, honey? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just really tired.
Oh, okay. Do you want to bring your cake with you?
No, I'm not really that hungry. I just want to sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, enjoy your nap.
Thanks. And thank you guys for the party.
Of course, sweetie.
Anytime.
Kennedy exits.
Was it something I said? Did Kennedy become a Republican all of a sudden?
I told you she would hate the party.
No, she loved it.
I think she just wanted to be alone.
She needs to see that we all love and care about her.
I thought it was a good idea.
Britt begins to exit.
Where are you going?
To my room?
Why?
'Cause I'm tired too.
We're all tired, but we always make time for family.
What family?
What do you mean? We're all sitting right here.
No, everybody's not.
She exits. They all sit in silence until finally,
They miss him, Mary.
Patrick? Well, he's gone. He left.
They don't know why he left.
They don't need to. He left. That's all they need to know. Everything that happened between us is between us.
They're not kids anymore. They're smart.
I know they're hurting, but
You're still hurting. Do you want me to stay over again?
I don't know.
I'm staying.
Fine. I'm going to my room.
end scene. 5 a.m. Kennedy is eating some of the leftover cake in the living room and watching a movie. Mary enters.
What are you doing up so early?
I've been up
For how long?
a while.
A while. How long's a while?
I haven't slept.
Haven't slept?
Nope.
You've been up all night?
Yeah?
Honey, you need to go to sleep.
I'm not tired.
You said you were tired yesterday afternoon.
I still couldn't sleep.
What are you watching?
What a girl wants.
Why are you watching this?
I was looking through all these movies and I found it.
You used to be so obsessed with this movie when you were younger.
I know.
Oh my gosh, you used to watch this almost every day. I bet you have the entire thing memorized.
Quoting movie and gesturing to chocolate cake.
Dude, it's chocolate. Need I say more?
You didn't like the welcoming committee, did you?
It was nice, but it was just a lot.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a cute idea.
They're not mad at me, are they?
Who? Justine and Grandma? They're not mad. Why would they be mad?
I don't know. Maybe they thought I was being rude.
No, honey, they understand. It just wasn't the time.
What are you doing up?
I'm going to work.
The restaurant is open this early?
Actually, I got another job.
Why?
Waiting tables alone isn't going to pay the bills.
Where did you get a job at?
At the Eclipse coffee shop.
Why there?
It's the first place I saw with the help wanted sign. Plus, I know you like it there. You can come visit me at work. Maybe you could even get a job there. We can work together.
I don't know. Might be a little weird.
Weird working with your mom?
Yeah?
I know, but it would be good to spend time together.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
You haven't even finished your movie.
No, I'm just getting tired.
Okay. Well, when I'm back later, maybe we can try to help you find a job.
I don't want a job.
What?
I don't want to get a job.
You're going to have to at some point.
Not right now.
It's part of getting better. Becoming a person.
I've always been a person.
I know, but like a real person.
So I'm not a real person.
What?
I'm not a real person because of what I did?
Justine enters in running attire.
Of course you're a real person.
Then treat me like one.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just going to bed.
Kennedy,
Kennedy exits.
What happened?
I don't know. I told her about my new job, and then I told her that she should get a job.
Mary! She just got out of a psych ward.
And?
These things take time. She's not just going to become magically better overnight.
I just thought maybe it would help.
You have to listen to her. You can't just force her to do things.
I'm not forcing her to do anything.
You're completely smothering her.
I am not.
You are too. You're acting like nothing happened.
I have to go. I don't need this right now.
What?
Where are your kids right now?
At their dad's?
Why are they there?
I don't get them until next week.
God damn it, you tracked dirt in.
What?
From your shoes. Now there's dirt all over.
No, there isn't.
It's all over, and it's disgusting.
What are you doing?
Quit lecturing me.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
I'm trying to help you.
Well, don't be so condescending.
Why are you acting like this?
I'm not acting like anything. Why are you acting like this?
What are you talking about?
You know.
No, I don't.
You always do this.
Do what?
I don't need your lectures. I've got to go.
Why are you acting like this?
I'm acting like a person that's late for work.
No, you're acting crazy.
Be quiet or they'll hear you screaming.
I'm not screaming.
Shut up. I'm late.
Mary exits. Justine is left alone. End scene. Lights up on Kennedy and Britt in the living room playing cards.
Just you wait, sister. You got a big storm coming your way.
Bring it.
Skip you, reverse back to me, change the color to blue, and Uno.
Holy shit.
Don't forget to draw 4.
Oh, screw you.
Don't blame me, blame the cards. You always sucked at this game.
No, I haven't.
I would kick your ass playing this game before I could even tie my own shoe.
Whatever.
Somebody's acting like a sore loser.
I am not a sore loser.
Are.
No, I'm not.
Sore loser.
I'll kick your ass, bitty Britty.
Bitty Britty, you have not called me that since we were like babies.
Aw, little bitty Britty getting mad.
What did I always used to call you?
Canopy.
Canopy? That was the best I could do?
Well, when you had a itty bitty Britty brain, that's the best you could come up with.
God, why were we such weird ass kids?
Remember when we used to call everything wonky?
You're wonky.
No, you're wonky.
How did that even start?
Because we used to make fun of you for being a chunky little kid, and it would make you so mad.
I was insecure about my chunk.
But you couldn't say chunky, right? So you said wonky.
Making fun of my chunk and speech impediment? How rude.
At some point, it stopped meaning chunky and it meant stupid.
These chicken nuggets are wonky.
This game is wonky.
This game is only wonky because you're losing, you wonky sore loser.
Wonky.
Stop.
You gonna tattletale on me again, too?
I was not a tattletale.
Yes, you were. If I looked at you wrong, you could turn on the fake tears instantly.
Bullshit.
It's true. You were like a mini Meryl Streep. You deserve an honorary Oscar.
Well, I am quite talented.
Kennedy hit me. Kennedy threw a pillow at me and it really hurted. Dad would fall for that like no other.
It's weird.
What?
Everything.
I know.
It's just so weird that he's gone. Not here. I keep feeling like he's just on vacation or something and he'll be back soon, but he's gone. Really gone. He hasn't even bothered to call or text me. Nothing. Just like he never existed at all, and it was all part of my imagination.
I know.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
Has he talked to you at all?
No. Not even a text. A bunch of his clothes are still in his dresser. I looked. Why doesn't he care? He's our dad. Not our real dad, but still our dad. He taught me how to ride a bike, how to play softball, and such crap that he can just act like none of that even matters. That was my life.
She begins to cry.
I keep telling myself that he's just too scared to talk to us and confront reality. I don't know.
That's bullshit. Bullshit. Dad's a pussy. I don't even want to call him Dad anymore. He's just Patrick.
Me too.
Kennedy cries a bit.
Why did you do it?
What?
Why did you...
She gestures to the scars on Kennedy's wrists.
I don't know. Seemed right at the time. Was easy.
It sucked.
I know it sucked. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I thought I was gonna lose you. Monkey.
This cheers up Kennedy and she laughs.
Do you want to keep playing?
Yeah.
Good. Because you've got a big storm coming.
End scene. Lights up on Justine and Lois in the dining room setting the table.
You should have seen it, Mom.
Seen what?
The look in her eye. It's like, it wasn't even her.
Maybe she was just tired because it was so early.
No, this was different.
I don't know what to tell you, Jess.
I'm going to talk to her when she gets back.
Just cut her some slack. She's been going through a lot.
I know, but it was just off. It's the only way I can describe it. Off.
Do you want me to talk to her instead?
No, it's okay. It really reminds me of when...
No, let's not bring it up. You don't know for sure.
But...
Zip it. Let's just get on with dinner.
Should we wait for her?
No, I'm sure the girls are hungry.
You would think after all I've been doing to help her, she would show a little respect.
I know. You're not wrong.
We should wait for her. I don't want her to think I'm being rude by having dinner without her.
Call her then.
I tried already.
Well, try again.
Tries to call her.
Nope, straight to voicemail.
Are you worried?
No, no, she's always late.
Then what's gotten into you?
Nothing.
I'll go get the girls.
Okay.
Justine pulls out her phone and makes a call.
Mary, call me back right now. I don't know what you're doing right now, but it's not funny. We've been here waiting for you. You better not be doing what I think you're doing. Call me back. Bye.
Lois, Britt, and Kennedy enter.
You guys hungry?
Sure.
Good, because tonight we're having breakfast for dinner.
Cool.
What's that smell?
What smell?
It smells like a skunk.
That's weird.
I don't smell anything.
I thought I smelled it earlier, too. Is there a skunk in the backyard?
She goes over to the window facing the backyard.
It doesn't smell like that over there.
Weird.
Oh, well, let's just eat.
Yeah, I think you two are just old and losing your minds.
I guess you're right, dear. Maybe it's just your aunt's cooking.
Oh, stop. It is not. Just eat.
Did you get any good books at the library?
Got a couple, yeah.
What books?
Catcher in the Rye and The Bell Jar.
The Bell Jar?
Yeah, by Sylvia Plath.
Oh. Is she...
Is she what?
Never mind. You'll have to let me know if it's good or not. Maybe I'll give it a read.
Okay.
Still smells weird in here.
I thought we already established it was your cooking.
Smell the food. It's not it.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it'll go away.
You two really don't smell it.
Kind of.
I don't.
Because it smells pretty strong.
I can go get a candle to light.
She begins to get up.
No, you sit and eat. I'll get one.
Oh, okay.
Justine exits.
You didn't get sprayed by a skunk when you went on your walk, did you?
She leans over to try and smell Britt. Britt immediately jerks away and gets up.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Did you forget to shower today?
No,
When was the last time you showered?
this morning. Hey, where's Mom?
I don't know, kiddo. We tried calling her, but her phone must be dead.
What was she out doing?
Again, I don't know. Maybe she went in to help at work for a bit.
To Kennedy.
Did she tell you where she was going?
No. I just know that she worked early this morning.
I wonder if she's maybe meeting with her attorney.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I don't know how much your mom has told you, but
Nope, don't want to hear it. Just want to eat my pancakes. Pass me the syrup.
okay, I guess.
Justine enters.
Find a candle?
Sure did.
Good, because that smell still hasn't gone away.
I think I know how to get the smell to go away.
Yeah, the candle.
Justine pulls out a bag of marijuana and holds it out.
Whose is this?
What is that?
Why don't we let them answer? Whose is this?
It's not mine.
I know. Britt, care to tell me what this is?
Where'd you get that?
Don't play games with me. Just tell me what it is.
Weed?
Weed?
Uh-huh. What was it doing in your room?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know.
He tosses the bag of weed on the table,
That's what's stinking up the house.
grabs the weed and smells it.
Oh my gosh!
You were smoking weed in your room, weren't you? Weren't you?
Yes.
You know that's a drug, right?
Yes.
And that's illegal?
Yes.
Why were you smoking that?
I don't know. Because I wanted to.
Because you wanted to. You hear that? She wanted to. You're in so much trouble, Missy.
It's just weed.
Just weed? You're 16. You shouldn't be smoking weed. That shit makes you stupid.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it most certainly does. God, how long have you been doing this?
I don't know.
How long?
Few months.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Why what?
Why are you doing that? It's gross.
I don't know how you expect me to answer that.
Don't mouth off. Just answer the question.
Because I want to, and everybody does it.
You're high right now, aren't you?
A little bit.
I can't even look at you right now.
Mary enters. She is drunk, doing her best to appear sober.
Hey, everybody! You started dinner without me?
You said you were going to be home almost an hour ago.
I'm sorry, got wrapped up in a few things. What's going on? Why is everybody acting like someone died?
Seriously, where have you been?
I told you I got wrapped up in a few things.
Like what?
Just stuff. No big deal.
If it's no big deal, then why are you an hour late?
Doesn't matter. What's important is that I'm here now. So, what's going on? The tension in this room is so thick, I feel like I just came swimming in.
Maybe we should talk about this later.
No. We've got to talk about it right now.
What's wrong?
I found this in Britt's room.
Is that
Mm-hmm.
weed?
Yep.
Where'd you get this?
In Britt's room.
Oh. Where did you get this?
That really doesn't matter. She was smoking it in her room.
In her room?
Uh-huh.
Why would you do that in the house? It'll make the whole house smell.
That's not the point, Mary.
So what's your point?
That she shouldn't be doing drugs, even if other people are doing it.
You're right. Doing drugs is wrong and you never should do it. Drugs are bad for you and they're very wrong. What do you have to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm sorry.
Good. You should be. You shouldn't be doing drugs. Otherwise, you'll end up like Ozzy Osbourne and won't be able to talk and won't have any brain function. I guess he did other drugs too, and not just weed, but weed is a gateway drug. It's very bad. You are in such trouble. I just can't believe you would bring drugs into our house.
Is that all of it, or do you have any more?
No.
Good. You shouldn't be wasting money on that crap. You're grounded until I say you're not grounded. Go to your room.
Not before I check to make sure there's not any more in there somewhere.
Oh, shut up, Justine. I can handle this.
Excuse me?
You don't need to insert yourself here again.
Insert myself?
You always do that.
Do what?
Have to control everything and be in charge of everybody because you've got weird control issues. Britt, go to your room.
Britt, sit down.
Go to your room.
Sit.
You know, just because your husband took your kids doesn't mean you gotta act like my kids are yours.
Oh, come on, Mary.
Where did that come from?
Came from a place of honesty.
I have done nothing but help you out our entire lives. And this is how you're going to treat me, right?
No, you haven't.
When your first husband left you, my husband and I helped you out, and he treated you like you were his second wife, and I treated you like one of my own kids.
Girls, not in front of the kids.
I didn't ask you to do that.
You're right. But without us, you'd be living on the streets, and these two girls right here would be in foster care.
Don't go there.
You're the one that went there.
Girls, enough.
I've always been the one that's had your back.
You've never had my back. You've always wanted me to fail so that you could be the perfect sister.
Oh, please. Mary, do you realize how insane you sound?
Alice is the one who's had my back. She's the real sister.
Oh, please.
Alice would never yell at me like this in front of my kids.
Alice wasn't there for you like I was.
You just did it so it would make you look like the perfect Christian housewife, and you go to church and boast to all your little church friends about how good of a Christian you were.
You're nuts.
No, you're nuts. You did all that shit just to make yourself look good. I was fine on my own.
No, you weren't, and you know that.
You're such a phony.
Quit it, Mary.
Such a good Christian woman, but still cheats on her husband.
What did you just say?
You've heard me, and you know the truth.
Are you fucking insane?
Be honest with yourself.
You are twisted and fucked up. You didn't know shit about what happened between me and my husband because you were drunk, wasted fucking mess like the alcoholic that you are.
There it is.
You're drunk out of your mind right now, aren't you? I can smell it on you.
Go to your rooms, girls.
Not kids.
No. Let them sit there and soak this all in. I'm sick and tired of being painted as the villain when all I'm trying to do is keep this fucking family from falling apart at the seams. I knew you'd been drinking again. You want me to back off? That ain't happening. Every drop of alcohol that you have stashed in this house is getting dumped down the drain, and you're gonna show me where it's all at.
Fuck you.
Yep, fuck me. Round it all up. The alcohol, the weed, everything. This house is under lockdown. I'm in charge now. You've let too much shit happen right underneath your nose. Not on my watch. You're cut off. Done. From now on, you won't even look at a bottle without facing repercussions from me.
You can't do this to me.
Yes, I certainly can. By the way, the restaurant called. Wanted to know when you were finally gonna come in and get the rest of your stuff. You know, since you got fired weeks ago. Get caught drinking on the job.
That's enough. Kids, go to your rooms now.
Kennedy and Britt reluctantly head off to their rooms.
I'll be there in a minute to collect any weeds you got stashed anywhere. Don't even think about hiding it. I'm good at finding things that people try to hide. Aren't I, Mary?
You're a monster.
You're right. That's all I am to you. Now, put all the contraband on the table. You got 10 minutes.
A few weeks have gone by. Lights up on Mary. She sits on the couch with scrapbooking supplies laid out on the coffee table. Justine enters.
Good morning.
Morning. What you got there?
My scrapbooks.
You're scrapbooking.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. It's just, I used to love doing it so much and kind of stopped doing it, but now I feel like it's a nice way to bring in good energy and go back to my roots. It's refreshing.
Well, that's good.
I also just feel like since alcohol kind of called the shots and ruled my world, this is a good way for me to piece together my life and what's most important to me so that I'll always be able to remember it.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
What are you working on now?
Our family trip to the Grand Canyon. Look how cute the girls look.
Oh, God, they're so cute.
Look, Britt's got her little Barbie.
I can't believe she brought that scraggly thing everywhere.
Yeah, it was disgusting. But she loved that thing.
Love is an understatement.
Look, one of her eyes is rubbed completely off.
Like a zombie Barbie.
Roar! My name is Barbie. Let's go shopping and eat breads.
You look good. You look refreshed.
Good, because that's exactly how I feel.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Seriously, I'm proud.
It's been hard, but I realized how much better it feels to be sober. I feel so powerful and like I can conquer anything. I could climb Everest, run a marathon, build a house.
That's good.
But first, I want to finish these scrapbooks.
Wait,
What?
what's all this? What?
It's nothing.
Did you get Patrick out of all these pictures?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's nothing.
Mary.
Why shouldn't I? He's out of the picture now, so I took him out of the picture.
Okay. That's helping you. I'm all for it. Do you think the kids will be mad?
No, they'll understand. I bet they probably feel the same way.
You don't know that.
They're my kids. I know everything about them.
I see. Well, keep cutting them out.
Oh, trust me, I will.
Snip, snip.
He called me last night.
What?
Patrick called me last night.
What did he say?
He wanted to meet me, have a drink.
Did you?
No, of course not. I'm 100% sober.
Minus getting drinks. Did you go?
No,
Good. Why?
I just couldn't. I didn't want to see him. I'm just so comfortable with where I'm at in my sobriety that I feel like seeing him again would just bring me back, you know?
Oh, I know. What else did he say?
He asked how the girls were, how they were doing. I just told him they were fine.
He can't ask them himself?
I don't know. Guess not.
I doubt that he's talked to them once.
Me too.
Well, that's bullshit.
You're right. Complete bullshit. I'm just confused on what I should do.
They don't write manuals on how to navigate situations like this.
I know, but it would be nice.
They say to just take things one day at a time, and I think that's what's best.
One day at a time.
Well, I should probably get going. I'm training the receptionist at work today who's had 0 experience in a doctor's office, let alone as a receptionist, so it'll be interesting.
Oh, you're having knee pain? Yes, I can schedule you an appointment with one of our optometrists.
Wait, which one's the printer again?
Have fun.
Oh, I won't. Call me if you need anything. Remember, Mom is going to drop the kids off this afternoon around 3-ish.
Okay,
I'll call you on my lunch.
sounds good.
Text me if you need anything.
No, text me if you need anything. Justine, I can't figure out how to work this paperclip. I think it's broken.
Oh, quit it, you.
But the stapler, it's empty. What button do I push to refill it?
What's with all the buttons on this phone? What all these numbers mean? I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Justine exits. There's a beat while Mary sits alone. She gets up and goes over to one of the faux plants in a pot and pulls it out. She reaches inside the pot and pulls out a flask and replaces the plant. She goes back to the couch and sits for a moment, staring at the flask. Lights out.
She's crazy.
I always knew she was crazy, but I never knew she was crazy.
She's completely overtaken my entire house. She lives here, she works out here, she even put her calendar on my fridge. On my fridge!
That's ridiculous.
I'll say. I understand that she feels lonely sometimes, but that doesn't mean she can completely take over my life.
I knew she was bad, but I never knew it was this bad.
I'm still trying to move on from Patrick and I's separation, and she's just making me feel so much worse.
I know it's hard, sweetie. Why didn't you call me sooner? I feel like we used to talk almost every day.
Things have just been hard. From Patrick to Kennedy, and now Britt too.
What did Britt do?
Oh my god, I haven't told you?
No.
She's been smoking pot.
Seriously?
Seriously.
That's insane.
My little Britt, smoking weed.
God, I can't even imagine.
I know.
I mean, I don't blame her. If I was her age and our Aunt Bonnie came in and completely took over the house after Dad died, I would have done the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. I'm surprised she hasn't started drinking, too.
Yeah, it's a wonder, all right.
Speaking of drinks, I brought the most wonderful bottle of Merlot. Literally the best wine I have ever had in my entire life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This stuff makes barefoot seem like dishwater in comparison. Want a glass?
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, come on, Mary. I didn't bring this bottle across the country so I could drink the entire thing myself.
No, for real, I'm okay.
I'm pouring you a glass. You can't object. I'm here for you and to celebrate you as a mother and a woman. One of the strongest women I know.
Thanks.
Seriously, I mean it. 2 divorces? Geez, Mary, I can't even imagine what you're going through right now, let alone the situation with Kennedy and bullshit that is our youngest sister. Even through all of that, I look up to you still.
You do?
Of course. You are one of the strongest women I know. Through everything, you're still able to sit here with a smile on your face. I'm amazed.
That's sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers.
They clink their glasses together.
Ah, that's some good shit.
Yeah, it is.
Tastes just like California.
Speaking of California, how's Brian doing?
Brian's great. He's in New York for work right now. Business is better than ever.
Well, what's happening in the world right now, I would imagine working in public relations would be an absolute nightmare.
Oh, it is. Celebrities' old problematic tweets being dug up, companies being accused of racism, the election. Stress level 100 for any PR agent. But it brings in the money. The demand for PR teams is higher than ever.
So he works a lot?
Oh yeah, constantly. It feels like he's traveling weekly. But I know he's doing what he loves.
What have you been doing?
Not too much. There's charity lunches, cocktail parties, galas.
That sounds exciting.
It gets a little repetitive.
Really?
You would think in Los Angeles there would be meeting new people every event, but it turns out it's always the same faces, same appetizers, same conversation. The town is a lot smaller than you think.
Have you two talked about having kids?
Kids. Mary, I'm in my 40s.
It's never too late. Plus, you could always try to adopt.
I know, but I feel like being a mom's just not for me.
Really?
We've talked about this before.
I know, maybe it would be nice for you. I mean, my kids have always been my biggest reward in life. Everything I do for my kids so they can be the best that they can be. Even though I may not always do the best job, but it's always in my head. My kids. Always.
She begins to cry.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Mary, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're a good mom. You know that.
Yeah.
You're the best mom. You love your kids so much, and they know that.
Then why is all this happening? Kennedy tried to kill herself even though I love her so much. Why would she do that? I feel like I've done everything I can, but it hasn't worked. I failed. I failed her as a mother. I'm a huge failure.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Here, have another drink. It'll make everything better.
You're right.
They know what you've been through.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They're old enough to understand.
No. I've just never told them.
You haven't?
No.
Mary!
They don't need to know what happened between me and their dad, or me and their stepdad.
Why not?
Because they don't need to.
You sound like our mom.
What?
She raised us to keep everything hush-hush. You've got a problem? You'll deal with it on your own. You don't tell anything to anybody. That's not healthy, is it?
Oh, no, but...
But nothing. By telling your girls your story, they will have so much more respect for you. And you might even be helping them, too.
You think so?
Absolutely. You can't keep everything bottled up forever. Let me pour you another glass.
No.
Come on, wine always makes everything better.
No.
It's an expensive wine you can't resist.
Alice, I need to tell you something.
What is it, Mare?
I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, please, you've barely had one glass of wine. Once we finish the bottle, then you might be able to call yourself an alcoholic.
No, seriously. I have a drinking problem. I'm an alcoholic.
What?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I've been one for years.
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 Why didn't you tell me?
'Cause I'm my mother's daughter. I didn't tell anybody.
I'm the only one that knows?
No.
No? Who?
Everyone. Mom, Justine, my kids.
How do they know?
Justine figured it out a long time ago. She told Mom, and they've known for years. She never actually used the word. I came home one night and we got into a fight about, I don't even remember. I was that drunk. The only thing I remember is her screaming in my face and that word smacking me right in the face. Alcoholic. My kids were sitting right there. They heard it, that word. They probably think I'm a low-life drunk who has nothing going for her. The look in their eyes after she said it, they looked like little kids again. Scared, confused, like I've disappointed them. It's true, I have. I've disappointed everybody in my life, but it's all because of alcohol. Hearing you talk about how proud you are of me just sounds like bullshit. You have nothing to be proud of. Your sister is nothing but a drunk loser. I'm a drunk loser, a worthless drunk loser.
She cries.
You are not a loser. And you know what? After hearing all of that, I'm still proud of you. Hell, I'm even prouder. You're owning it. That's hard.
It's so hard.
I know. But now that you've done it once, it will only get easier.
You think?
I know. I know that because I know how strong you are.
No, you don't. Nobody knows anything in this family.
That's partly my fault too. Where have I been? I've been across the country for the past 20 years. How often do I come back? Never. I do nothing with my life and I still never make it back. We've been conditioned to keep things to ourselves and that needs to stop. No more secrets, okay?
Okay,
Promise?
promise.
Justine enters.
Alice?
Justine? Hi.
What's going on here?
Mary called.
Of course you did.
We're having a moment, if you don't mind.
Noticing the wine.
What the fuck is that?
Justine, it's not.
You gave her wine? And you drank it! Of course. Of course!
I didn't know.
No shit you didn't know. Where the hell have you been the last 20 years?
Don't even go there.
Why shouldn't I? Because it's the truth?
Fine. You're right. It is the truth. I haven't been around. I've been living my own life on the opposite side of the country. But when was the last time you called me? Talked to me? When was it? Don't have an answer? Years. It's been years, hasn't it? All you've managed to do is constantly insert yourself into Mary's life and control her like a puppet master.
Puppet master? Really? I've been here. You haven't. End of story.
But look who she called when she needed help. Not you. You inserted yourself when you didn't need to, like always.
Fuck you.
Stop it. It's not her fault.
Of course it isn't her fault.
It's not.
Fuck you, Mary, after everything I've done for you.
I'm talking. Just let me talk.
What, so you can defend her more?
No, listen, it's not her fault.
Oh, because it's my fault, of course.
Let her talk, Justine. For Christ's sake, let somebody besides yourself talk for more than 2 seconds, and maybe you'll actually learn something.
Fine. What? What could you possibly say right now?
It's not her fault because it's mine.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
I may have stretched the truth.
What do you mean?
The truth is, if it wasn't for Justine, I don't know where I would be. Homeless, dead, who knows? She didn't control me. She saved me.
Why did you lie to me?
Because it felt like nobody was in my corner. Ever. All I wanted to do was drink, and Justine got in the way.
Of course I got in the way.
I know. You did it because you cared. I get that now. Meanwhile, all I cared about was the next time I could have a drink.
It feels so good to hear you say that.
I'm sorry. To both of you. I'm sorry.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you break your sobriety?
I haven't been sober.
What?
I've never been sober.
Mary!
I'm sorry.
I thought you were better.
I'm not. Don't blame her. She may have handed me the glass, but I chose to drink. I can't help it.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's neither of you two's fault.
Now what? What do we do?
You've done all you can. It's my turn.
It's not all on you. We're here, both of us.
I know.
Mary pulls out her phone and begins to make a call.
What are you doing?
Mary?
Hi. I was just wondering if you were taking on any new patients? Yes. Yes, I would like to check myself in. Mary Harper? Yes, I can hold. I've had this number saved for years.
Proud of you, Mary.
Me too. Prouder than ever.
They both surround Mary in a huge hug. End scene. Midnight. Lights up on Alice in the living room. The bed is made up for her to sleep on, but she is sitting up sleepless. Justine enters.
Can't sleep.
No. You?
Me neither.
Too much to think about.
Agreed. Penny for your thoughts?
Mary? Kids? You?
Me.
Yeah.
What about?
How bad I feel? I haven't been a good sister.
You've been a good sister to her. She knows that.
No. To you.
To me?
Yeah. The phone works two ways. I could have reached out to.
Don't blame yourself.
When was the last time we talked?
I don't know. It's been probably, maybe,
Years. We haven't talked in 6 years.
yeah,
What sisters go 6 years without talking?
pretty lousy ones.
But you're not a lousy sister. You're the good one.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're right. You've been here for Mary, and I've been off in La La Land.
Like you said, though, the phone goes two ways. I was in way over my head. I didn't know what the hell to do. I did the only thing I knew how to do.
Brush it under the rug.
I should have called you.
It's okay.
I thought I was helping, but I just made everything worse. I knew what was happening for a while, and I didn't do the right thing. I did the wrong thing.
But you were there. Your intentions were good, and they always have been. Know that.
But then just came a moment where I snapped. Everything hit me all at once. I get why you did it.
Did what?
Why you left. This family is full of terrible communicators. You've always tried to call us out on it, but we never listened. I'm sorry, Alice.
I'm sorry too.
I should have called you. You're the voice of reason. You always know what to do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You were the one that got me through my divorce and losing custody of my son.
Losing custody of your son wasn't your fault. Neither was your divorce. He cheated, and he is a powerful lawyer with good connections. You were screwed from the start.
I screwed myself.
No, you didn't.
I did. Alice. I cheated. It was me. It was my fault.
I thought he did.
Yeah, he did. Only after he found out I did.
Oh my God, Justine.
I've had to live with my choice all these years. Mary knew. She always knew. She just never said anything. But the alcohol sure did. Second she threw that in my face is when I lost it. I shouldn't have done it.
It was a long time ago, Jess.
No. Outing Mary like that?
In all honesty, it needed to be done. Sure, you could have done it in a better way, but everything was leading up to that, and eventually somebody was going to explode about something, and that just so happens to be the straw that broke the camel's back.
I feel awful.
It's okay.
You're a good sister.
You're a good sister, too.
Kennedy enters.
Oh, I didn't realize you were both awake.
You're still a night owl as always.
Yeah?
Come, sit.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. It's been a hell of a year for us, huh?
I'll say.
Thanks for all the cards you sent. They were really nice.
Of course, honey. I was hoping you got them all.
They really helped.
I'm glad. I think about you a lot.
I've missed you. Mom's missed you too.
And I've missed you. I'm going to ask you again, how are you doing? And tell the truth.
I feel guilty, I guess.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I guess I just feel guilty for what I did. Like, I caused a bunch of problems because of what I did.
You shouldn't feel guilty, okay? What you've gone through is hard. Especially hard in this family where all everybody does is hide what's going on instead of talking about it. That's part of the reason why I moved away. I couldn't take it. Keeping it all inside just causes everything to fester and rot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Just always know there are resources and people for you to talk to. The best thing to do is be open and honest, okay? It's hard at first, but once you do it, it gets so much easier.
Yeah, it does. What I did seemed easier.
I know. But you can't blame yourself.
That's what everybody keeps saying. I just can't help but feel embarrassed.
Honey, you shouldn't feel embarrassed. Nobody is judging you.
I know, it just feels like it. Every step I take, it feels like people walk on eggshells around me. Like everybody thinks I'm some ticking time bomb about to explode.
I don't think that.
Neither do I.
It feels like that. When I went away, it felt like the world had stopped, you know? Like the entire universe stopped and I was the only one in it. But when I got back, it was just surreal to realize that life continued for everybody. Life goes on no matter what.
It always keeps moving on. No matter what happens, life keeps moving on. But the bad things don't have to. They happened, but good things are still coming.
Yeah, you're right.
Come here, kid.
She hugs Kennedy.
Since we're all up, wanna watch a movie?
Sure.
What about you, Ken? You in?
Sure.
What should we watch?
I don't know. Something funny?
Lights up on Mary. She is sitting and reading a book in a rehab facility. The rest of the family enter.
Knock, knock.
We're here.
Hey, you.
The whole gang's here.
What are you still doing here? I thought you would have left already.
Nah, I wanted to spend some time with my favorite nieces and see you, of course.
That's so sweet. What'd you guys do?
Ellis took us shopping.
Shopping? Really?
We bought so much.
Oh, and who floated that check?
I did.
Alice, you shouldn't have.
It's okay. Brian's credit card.
Oh, well, I hope he's okay with that.
Oh no, he'll be pissed. Just kidding. He won't care.
Thank you.
Of course.
How's it been?
It's been good. Honestly, I've just been focusing on myself. Going to group sessions, reading some books.
That's good.
You seem happy.
I am happy.
What's all that?
Gesturing the many bracelets on Mary's wrist.
Oh, my roommate is a master at making friendship bracelets, and she taught me how to make them.
Oh, those are all so cute.
I know, right? Look.
He pulls out a bunch of bracelets.
I made one for all of you.
He passes them out.
These are cute, Mom.
I love it. Thanks.
Now we'll all be connected as a family through these bracelets.
Very sweet, Mary.
You like them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put mine on now.
So, what else have you been doing besides making bracelets and meetings?
Well, I've had a lot of time to think,
About?
and there's something I really need to say.
Oh boy.
Zip it, Mom.
What is it?
Girls, I just want to say, I'm sorry.
No.
Don't have to apologize.
I know, but I want to. I just feel like I owe you guys some sort of explanation, and I just want you girls to know how much I love you.
We know, Ma.
Everything I've ever done in my life has been for you. I just think about the day I left your dad, your bio dad. I think about it a lot. I packed up my little car with all I could fit and just drove. I had no idea where I was driving. You were just a couple years old, and I was 8 months pregnant with Britt, and I had no idea what to do. I just drove and drove, trying to catch the tears before they came out and washed away any of the makeup covering my bruises. The bruises he gave me. I took you away, and I drove, and I drove, and I drove, and you asked me, "Where are we going, Mommy?" And I didn't know. All I knew was I have this little girl depending on me, and this baby depending on me, and I had nothing. I was nothing. I had to be strong so you weren't scared. I couldn't do it. So I came to your Aunt Justine's. where she helped me more than I ever deserved.
You're my sister. I couldn't turn you away.
I know. You owe your Aunt Justine so much. She was your mom when I couldn't be.
It's okay, Mom.
You're the best mom we could ever ask for.
I just don't feel like it all the time.
You survived. I survived.
We survived. All of us.
I love you.
I love you girls so much.
Britt, Mary, and Kennedy hug.
You're a good mom.
I love you.
I'm proud.
Me too.
Too.
Thank you. I just feel like there's so much to talk about. So many years of pretending like nothing bad ever happens. No more.
They happened, but still, life moves on.
Right. Life moves on.
Oh my gosh, Mom, I forgot to tell you.
What?
They hired me at the library.
Oh, honey, that's amazing.
I actually start today.
Seriously?
Yeah, so we're going to have to skedaddle here. We have to drop Britt off at her guitar lesson, too.
You're back to guitar lessons?
Yeah, I missed it.
That's great, honey. I can't wait to have you play me something.
All right, family. Let's head out.
They all take turns giving Mary a hug.
See you soon, Mayor.
Love you, sister.
Love you too.
The family exits, leaving Mary alone. She sits on the couch. She smiles to herself and looks down at her bracelet and touches it. End of play.